What's up, everybody? It's CampingRandy here, CampingRandy.com, and finally, I'm going to give you a review on our 2026 Honda Passport TrailSport. Down in the description are going to be all the links that you can buy all these Honda accessories, lift kit, and skid plates from us, CampingRandy.com. The dogs are in there, they're whining, they're getting ready to run out, but I want to do a quick run around. We got some real crazy ditches over here, which I'll show here just in a second, that you can see what we did today. We actually got some mud down here in the tow hooks, so walk into that real quick. So we'll clean that out, and then I'll also put in here how we filled up one of the exhaust pipes. So watch those exhaust pipes on those departure angles, they'll fill up with mud. Some of the things that we did for the upgrades is we did not buy the Blackout Kit, so we went ahead and ordered the Blackout Hondas on the front and the back because the wife didn't like the Passport in black on the back deck or up in here. So we got this here, and we also have the 2-inch lift kit from HRG Offroad, which is available on CampingRandy.com. So this has the 2.5-inch lift kit on it. It's an experimental lift kit, but we are selling the 2-inch and the 1.5-inch lift kit. So what's happening with this lift kit is there's more cutting involved, even on the subframe. So we don't want to release that just yet, or the 4.5-inch lift kit beast kit, because of the fact that there's a lot of work that has to be done, and we don't think folks are going to want to rip apart their brand new Passport. The suspension is very nicely tuned, very soft. The rear sway bar I know is undersized, so there is a lot of very nice soft. We're on a fire road right now, and normally we're getting beat up in the ridgeline for our former Passport, but the new Passport seems to be very smooth, hitting rocks and going through this road like it feels like we're aired down. However, we are not. So it is a nice, much smoother ride than previous. Hold up, stop. You gotta go this way. Yeah, you gotta back up and come this way. Or just heavy passenger. Right there, that's good, heavy passenger. Okay, come on. Stop and back up. All the way, driver. Back up. There you go, passenger. There you go. Keep coming. Straight. Slow. There you go. Keep going forward. Slow. There you go. You just go over there. That's good. So as you can see, we've been off-roading today. Pan over there real quick. We just went through all these V-ditches and everything. Actually, the wife, the beautiful bride behind the camera, just went through all that. And she got her first scratches. So zoom down in here. She got some scratches, and she filled up the exhaust pipe under there. Yeah, he clogged the muffler.
Good job.
Good job. Oh, here it's all coming. Oh, that's hot. And we'll just buff that out. wanted to show you guys some different options you could do in the back of your Passport. Also, a quick Honda tip. Right here, if you buy your Honda and it's opening like this, just adjust it by hand. Bring it all the way up as high as you want it. Right here it says hold to reset the height. So you press and hold and you keep holding until you hear a beep. Boom, now it's set to here. So when you open and close your rear deck, it is going to go all the way up. So for the shorter folks out there, you can set it here and boom, now it's there. And it stops. And that's where it'll stop. So we like it all the way up because we don't like to run into it. All right, bring the camera up here. I want to show you the first upgrade we did, which Honda should have done. This is your porch light back here on the deck. And yes, it shuts off when the rear deck closes. So you can turn it off and on. The wife loves this because it lights up everything. New for this year is a fabric cargo cover. We actually love it better than the hard cover because if you have anything underneath of it, it twists and bends and it's real hard to get it locked in there. So I really like the fabric part on it, and it hooks on these little nubs just here on the sides. And then it goes into here like this. And then it clips to the back of the seats right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off real quick and throw it back to show you the table. So if you're familiar with the CRV tables, this is the new for Passport table. So we are going to take this out, we're going to set it up, and we're going to have some lunch, and we're going to show you guys how cool this table is. And then Honda, as well as Museology, has this cool net. I sell this for the Ridgeline as well as the Passports. There's two different ones. There's one with the bottom that has a basket, which is good for milk and other things. And there's one without the bottom. So when you purchase that from me, let me know. And they do have a Honda OEM one of this, but it's a little bit more expensive. So we're going to drop this down. And to take this table out, check this out. There's these little nubs that it fits into here and up there. And all you do is push and lock it here. Push and lock it on the other side. It'll actually drop down. They give you these little fabric things over here. They're stickers and they're not that great. So, but what you can do is if you need more room, you can just drop this down. Did I get it? Yeah. Oh, this kicked out. One of the tie downs kicked out. There we go. So this can lay down like that. Now what I want to know, people, is what are these little nubs here? Is this so you can use them as a tie down? So if you have something sitting on here and it's locked in, you can tie something down. That's what I think these are. So put down in the comments what you think those are for. Also, what we have in here is your cargo tray. So that's going to protect your carpet, and it has all the bends in it and everything. So see that? So when I lift this up, it bends. Those are your legs. And they also have the seat back protectors, which I don't have. I'll put some information on it right now here in the video. And they also have this sick separation cage that I'll put on here now. I don't have that in here. My wife said no because it looks like a cop car. So we got a Bronco coming through that's going to jack up our... Also what we have going on is the Honda OEM Molle panel on this side. And then new from HRG is that Molle panel over there. So that's available on the store. So what we're going to do is slide this up here. We're going to make the table and we're going to have some lunch with some shotgun shells. So yeah, we're gonna have a little lunch here on our CRV table. And these guys behind us are trying to figure out how to get their Jeep up here. This is fun. Wish our dogs would stop whining. There you go. Cheers. One of my favorite beers, beer candy, s'mores brown. By the way, if you guys remember the video I did where we got stuck and we needed to winch out, this is the area. Right there. And always, you know, cameras do nothing, but yeah, that's sick. So sick. Right there. Stay out of the woods, Chloe.